Anthropic just released Claude Opus 4.6, claiming it can handle multi-million line code migrations, find vulnerabilities better than competitors, and work in teams of parallel ages. Bold claims. But here's what makes this interesting. We found the receipts. Real companies, real metrics, real results. This is Opus 4.6, analyzed from the source. Claude Opus 4.6 is Anthropic's flagship model upgrade, focused on agentic capabilities and sustained reasoning. Released February 2026, it introduces agent teams, a 1 million token context window, and 3 new API features designed for autonomous workflows. This isn't just a benchmark improvement. It's positioning for the enterprise agent wars with OpenAI. Anthropic structured this release around 5 target use cases, each backed by partner testimonials and benchmark data. We're going to examine each one, looking at the mechanism, the evidence, and whether the claims hold up. Let's start with the most dramatic claim: Enterprise Codebase Management. Use Case 1. Enterprise Codebase Management. SentinelOne's chief AI officer reported that Opus 4.6 handled a multi-million line codebase migration like a senior engineer. It planned up front, adapted its strategy as it learned, and finished in half the time. The mechanism? The 1 million token context window lets the model see entire codebase architecture at once, while enhanced reasoning enables planning, adaptation, and autonomous debugging. Use Case 2. Legal Reasoning. Harvey, a legal AI company, tested Opus 4.6 on the BigLaw bench, complex legal reasoning tasks used by major law firms. Result: 90.2% accuracy, with 40% perfect scores. The model excels at multi-source analysis, cross-referencing legal, financial, and technical content simultaneously while maintaining consistency across massive document sets. It finds the needle and haystack clauses that humans miss. Use Case 3. Financial Analysis and Research. On GDP Valet, a benchmark measuring economically valuable knowledge work, Opus 4.6 outperforms GPT 5.2 by approximately 144 ELO points. That translates to winning roughly 70% of head-to-head tasks. The model breaks complex financial requests into execution steps, maintains focus across longer sessions, and produces polished analyses even when tasks span multiple stages. Use Case 4. Cybersecurity Vulnerability Identification. NBIM, the Norwegian Bank Investment Management, tested Opus 4.6 across 40 cybersecurity investigations using an agentic harness with up to 9 subagents and over 100 tool calls per investigation. Opus 4.6 produced superior results in 38 of 40 cases compared to previous versions. Anthropic developed 6 new cybersecurity-specific safeguards for this model because it's that good at finding real vulnerabilities. Use Case 5. Spreadsheet and Presentation Automation. Shortcut AI's co-founder said the performance leap feels almost unbelievable. Real-world tasks that were challenging for Opus 4.5 suddenly became easy. This feels like a watershed moment for spreadsheet agents. The new Claude in PowerPoint reads layouts, fonts, and slide masters to maintain brand consistency. It generates complete decks from descriptions and processes structured data into visuals without constant human direction. Now let's examine how it works. Feature 1. Agent Teams. Claude Code now supports multiple Claude agents working in parallel on independent tasks. This is the headline feature. Instead of one agent tackling a complex project sequentially, you can deploy specialized agents simultaneously, one handling front-end, another back-end, a third managing tests, all coordinating through the same interface. Feature 2. 1 million token context window. This is a first for Opus class models. To understand the impact, Opus 4.6 scored 76% accuracy on the 8-needle 1 million token retrieval test. Sonnet 4.5 scored 18.5%. That's not incremental improvement. That's a different capability class. Multi-million line codebases, 100-page contracts, extensive research archives, all accessible simultaneously. Feature 3. Adaptive thinking. The model autonomously determines when deeper reasoning helps. No prompt engineering required. When you ask a simple question, it responds quickly. When you present a complex problem requiring multi-step analysis, it automatically shifts into extended thinking mode. The intelligence speed-cost trade-off happens automatically based on task complexity. Feature 4. Context compaction. This is the secret sauce enabling sustained agentic tasks. When conversations approach configurable token thresholds, the model automatically summarizes older context. This prevents the common failure mode where agents hit token limits mid-task. Standard approach: agent crashes at 200,000 tokens. Opus 4.6 auto-summarizes, keeps running, remembers what matters. Hours-long tasks become viable. Feature 5. Effort controls. 4 levels: low, medium, high, max, giving developers explicit control over the intelligence speed-cost trade-off. Low effort for routine tasks requiring fast responses. Max effort for critical decisions requiring comprehensive analysis. The key insight: different tasks within the same workflow need different capability levels. Now you can specify that per request instead of choosing a single model tier for everything. The benchmark results are industry-leading across multiple evaluations. Terminal Bench 2.0, highest score in agentic coding. Humanity's Last Exam leads all frontier models on multidisciplinary reasoning. GDP Val AA plus 144 ELO over GPT 5.2. BigLaw Bench, 90.2% legal reasoning accuracy. BrowseComp, superior at locating hard-to-find online information. This isn't cherry-picking one favorable benchmark. It's consistent dominance. But benchmarks only matter if they predict real-world performance. That's why the partner testimonials are critical. SentinelOne, half the time on million-line migrations. Harvey, highest BigLaw accuracy ever. NBIM, 38 of 40 investigations superior. Shortcut AI, watershed moment for agents. These aren't Anthropic employees. These are customers with production deployments reporting measurable improvements. The performance leap appears most dramatic on tasks requiring sustained reasoning and long context retrieval. Exactly where previous models struggled. This suggests the architectural improvements target specific failure modes rather than just scaling up parameters. When models fail, they usually fail on edge cases, long-running tasks, or complex context. Opus 4.6 specifically addresses those weaknesses. Here's what it actually costs. Say you send Claude a 100-page legal document. That's about 100,000 tokens. You get back a 5-page analysis, 5,000 tokens. Your cost, 50 cents for input, 13 cents for output. Total, 63 cents for expert-level legal analysis. The pricing is $5 per million input tokens, 25 per million output. Available on Claude.ai via API, AWS, and Google Cloud. Cost comparison context. For a typical long-running agent task using 300,000 input tokens and 50,000 output tokens, you're looking at approximately $4.50 under long context pricing. Enterprise code-based migration saving 50% time. Legal analysis with 90% accuracy. That ROI pencils out quickly for high-value knowledge work. Here's the analysis. Opus 4.6 represents a genuine capability leap in 3 specific areas: long context tasks, sustained agentic workflows, and parallel agent coordination. The benchmarks predict real-world performance, validated by customer testimonials. The pricing is competitive for enterprise use cases. The positioning directly challenges OpenAI's frontier platform for enterprise agents. This is Anthropic making a serious play for the business market. Who should use Opus 4.6? Teams managing large code bases, legal firms analyzing complex documents, financial analysts synthesizing extensive research, security teams hunting vulnerabilities, and business operations automating presentations and spreadsheets. The common thread? High-value knowledge work requiring context across large information sets. If your tasks fit that profile and your current solutions are hitting limitations, Opus 4.6 deserves evaluation. If this breakdown of Opus 4.6 gave you insights you can use, please subscribe to Key Advances. We analyze major AI releases from official sources, finding the evidence behind the marketing claims. Every subscriber helps us reach more professionals who need to understand what's real and what's hype. Join our community, tracking the AI landscape. Like this video if it helped you understand what makes Opus 4.6 actually different from previous models. Every like signals to YouTube that detailed technical analysis deserves distribution. Your engagement determines who else gets to see past marketing language to understand real capabilities. One click helps another professional make informed decisions about AI tools. Ring that notification bell so you never miss our coverage of major AI releases. When OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, or other frontier labs ship significant updates, we break them down from official sources within hours. Stay current as the landscape evolves. Be among the first to understand what's actually changing in production AI capabilities. Thanks for watching this analysis of Claude Opus 4.6. Remember, the real story is always in the official documentation and validated customer results, not the Twitter hype. Agent teams, 1 million token context, adaptive thinking, context compaction. These are concrete capabilities with measurable impact. Evaluate them against your actual needs. That's how you separate signal from noise. See you in the next analysis.